Welcome back to Minecraft Feed the Beast. I've been working on a few things here and there, and why are you on the table? Okay. And I'm still working on that new base, still not quite sure what I want to do, and still trying to adjust my microphone back the way I like it. I did order a microphone boom, got it right here on my desk. Don't know why I thought picking it up would help, but it does not fit my microphone. I had to order an adapter and a new stand, and hopefully those will get here sometime next week. So let's go out here and what are these flowers? They're so beautiful. It's like being punched in the face by a rainbow, which has actually happened to me before. Don't ask. Okay, seriously, these are from my mod. I just added them. They're called glow roses because they emit light, and I was going to demonstrate that, but it is daytime, so I cannot. But they emit enough light to light up. I think it's just 1, maybe 2 blocks away from them, so not that much. But it still could be used to like light up a garden or something. And these flowers will spawn in the world, and you can grow them with bone meal. I made all that magic happen. And they're in here somewhere. Yeah, I basically just made a new Mistcraft age right here. I found an enchanted forest biome page, and I used that to make sure they would have some place they could actually spawn. They'll spawn anywhere there's grass. So I guess I could show this age to you. It's a pretty good one. Aside from the rain, I think it rains all the time. Let's see if... Yeah, here's some flowers in their natural environment. I basically just ran through this age for about 30 minutes. I think I was chatting with someone on Skype at the time and just collected a bunch of flowers. So I guess I could show what I've done on the new base so far. Keep in mind, though, that anything you see may or may not be there next episode. I'm still working out all the details, finding issues with my design. So I've got these fancy stone bricks. I love these things. The color, the texture, it's just amazing. And I don't know if I've ever shown the place where I chose to build this. Hopefully it will load in soon. That is a Natura redwood tree. It is massive. If you find one of these things, you can hollow it out, and you've got a base. They are that big. Let's go down and check it out. I've made a few upgrades to my power armor, so I've got a proper jetpack now. Yeah, this thing is huge, and... Do I have a scoop in here? I do. Give me both of those. I decided I am going to get started on some bees. I think we'll do that this episode. Oh, there is, I believe it's a dryad from Ars Magica 2. You want to be careful about these. If you kill them, it sometimes spawns a very powerful boss creature. Okay, so here's what we got so far. I was originally thinking it'd be cool to get around with these aerial fate plates, but you can see, like that, they sometimes glitch out. And more importantly, as you can see, because it's raining, yeah, I don't want rain in my videos all day, so I'm going to want a roof on most of these pads. No, that's a lot, just hit the fate plate. There's also a jungle temple down there. I wish there was some way I could zoom in, but there's not. So got lots of cool scenery. This is a room I was thinking of making for storage and maybe some machinery. This may stay, I don't know. I'd kind of hate to tear this apart. I used 16 stacks of blocks on it already. But, yeah, I think the aerial fate plates have got to go, and most of these pads have got to have a roof on them, so... I don't know. This one's kind of high up already. I wish it were further down. Like maybe around this level, so I may have to tear it up anyway. I guess I could use a quarry to do that, and then just remove the quarry after it's done tearing up the building. Okay, so let's go back here And what kind of bees were these? Meadows. Okay, they look darker than meadows to me for a second. Or they still do. I don't know why. Ignoble. I'm gonna have to look up what that means. I don't know. Let's see, what kind of bees do I have already? Got a couple of pristine meadows. Endures, Infernals, Tune, Steadfast. Okay, we're definitely going to need some forest drones. So, why don't we go hunt for some forest bees? I have a lot I wanted to talk about. Oh, what time is it? There's something else I wanted to do. Do we still have time? I don't know where the moon is. Okay, I'm gonna grab these really quickly. Hope I didn't miss my opportunity. Too early. Okay, so we still got time. Alright, where is the moon? I can't see it, I guess because of the rain. I think I dropped a helmet. Weird. Too early. Let's see, what kind of hive is this? I think that's a magic bee's hive, which is not what I want at the moment, but I'll go ahead and grab it. So anyway, what I'm trying to do is get this division sigil activated so I can use it. There's some pretty cool stuff you can do with it. It's still too early. I'm gonna run back to base and check the time. I think that's how you do it. Okay, so we're pretty close. Shouldn't be much more than a minute. Okay, see how it's glowing? Boom. Okay, let's get some light here. This cursed earth, wow. Walked into a cactus. Okay. So let's see if we can get our stuff back. Probably should have grabbed the sword as well. Where are you? Oh, my particles are off, aren't they? No? Kind of nice how we have this Graves mod now. I don't know what it's called. You gonna give me any of that armor? How are you reaching me? Is he invincible? That guy took a lot of hits. Okay, so still got some of that cursed earth, unfortunately. Don't want to walk on that. It goes away with light. Ah. Okay, you know what? Can I sleep? That would be the smart thing to do. Okay, and I'll take my Silk Touch pick. So the rest of that cursed earth should burn up in the sunlight. Come on. Ah. Oh, wow. Okay. Glad I have all these spare tools here. I'm really needing them right now. I didn't know it would cause this much trouble. Drop some boots. Okay, so where's... Here it is. This is the one with the silk touch pick. I'll go ahead and grab that. Now let's get our normal stuff back. Okay. Good sword, good pick. I upgraded mending on my pick. I went caving recently and it was down to about 20% durability when I got out of there. So I am going to go ahead and take this redstone and the enchanting table back. Don't know what I'll use the enchanting table for. So the division sigil I will put away for now. I'm not prepared to do anything else with it at the moment. And let's see about getting a bit more organized here. Guess I'll just throw bees in here. Really need to do something with all these armor drops I've got. Put away the spare tools. Ah, there's something else we could do really quickly here. Remember how I was trying to name that pig like a long time ago? Well, it turns out there is a recipe for name tags. I don't know what mod adds it, but it's made just kind of like that. And the way you use the name tag is you put it in an anvil, give it a name, right-click on a mob, and upside-down pig. That happens if you name a mob either Grum or Dinnerbone. It just flips them upside down. So we have a very lazy pig now. He's too lazy to stand up. That is so funny. Okay. Got so much junk. And my inventory is such a mess. Didn't I have 2 scoops, or... No, I didn't withdraw the other one. Okay. Let's go ahead and put the portal gun in here, and I guess I don't really need the golden lasso with the cow in it, since a zombie came to be my sacrifice. Okay, you can see I've got a couple more floppy disks and some more of the Safari nets. I might mess with those later when I don't have any clue of what I want to do exactly. Okay, so I've been making some seed oil here. You can see I've got the squeezer running. That's actually gone through a lot of seeds. And where I got the seeds is basically over here. Wow. That's a lot of mob essence. That tank is almost full. Okay, so this barrel was pretty much full of seeds, and I'll go ahead and take some more. And you can see we're full on steaks and leather, but the system is not able to keep up with demand for wheat. Even the industrial fertilizer, I think that's actually the main bottleneck. This single composter can't keep up with the demand for it. So I'm going to rebuild that mob essence system at some point, probably after the new base is more usable. It's going to dump some seeds in here. And I've got a carpenter over here, and this is how you make impregnated casings for apiaries. Basically just make a chest-like pattern for with logs, any kind, I think. And then you put the materials down here. So, for example, if I drop 8 logs in there, this bar begins to fill up. And give it enough to make 4 more, I guess. And it outputs whatever it needs here, and it has to have seed oil in the tank. I'm not sure how much it uses per casing. I think it's a quarter bucket. That pig. Don't worry, he will be coming with us to the new base. And I've got this little disc rack here you can put music disc on. I found in chest. I don't know if I've ever shown this chisel. It's manual and head and handle, and it's got an emerald on it, which increases the durability by 50%. So it has a total of 4,500 durability. It might actually be better to make maybe the head out of steel. That way it's cheaper to repair. I did not think of that at the time. So what else do we need to do? Could use a few more logs. Not that many. If you're wondering where I got all those jungle logs, I was originally going to clear out a patch of jungle to build my base. I was actually going to turn the area into a lake and build over that, and then I decided, this is crazy. I've been at this all day, and all I've done is clear a big chunk of land. Just like a bunch of rectangular patches, and I gave up. And you could still see it on the map somewhere, like right there. I'm gonna have to do something about that later. Okay, so I'm gonna see exactly how much I've recorded, and well, this is how you make apiaries. Slabs, planks, and the impregnated casings. I'm gonna make 4 of those for now, and I will be back in a moment. Okay, we're doing great on time. So where am I going to set up these bees? I haven't really thought about that. They need to be able to see the sky. You can have glass over them. So I could put them under skylight. I just realized these glass types don't match. This is clear glass from Tinker's Construct. I might fix that someday. Okay. Let's make a little building somewhere to put them in. You know, at least have some walls to protect us while we're taking care of our bees, but where should we put it? I guess over here somewhere. Here's a hive I could snag. Some more magic bees. So, let's see, what kind of materials should we use? Got plenty of smooth stone. Let's grab a couple stacks of that. Oh, I can just access that through the ender pouch. Is the sun going down already? Okay, I actually want to chop down those trees, so... Where's my lumber axe? There it is. I hooked a provider pipe. Is it a provider pipe? To my toolbox, so I can access my tools on the go. Still have to put them back manually, though. So let's go ahead and get rid of these trees. This might be where I build the structure. I think I'm going to go over to the cow farm pretty soon and then just kill a bunch of those cows. It is... My frame rate's pretty bad. Okay, while those leaves are despawning, I could cut them up myself. I'm gonna come over here and kill a few of the cows. Oops. It's hitting tilde instead of 1. Okay. And let's go ahead and grab those items just to reduce the lag. Oh, there's a cow trophy down there too. Nice, I'm glad I decided to go down there and grab that stuff. Let's put these blocks back. And go put our trophy in here and see what it does. It moves. I wonder if it does anything else. I don't know. Okay, let's sleep through the night. Pig, you're drunk. Go home. Alright, so I need the stone. Probably don't need this many stacks of stone bricks, but I'm sure I'll use them for something eventually. Let's get rid of this guy. One of the reasons I went mining recently was to get gold, and you can see I've got quite a bit. I've got a ton of diamonds too, so we'll be good on those for a while. Let's get my other axe here, so we can get rid of these leaves a little faster. Remember, this does not use any durability. Same with hatchets from Tinker's Construct. They'll chop through leaves without using durability. Alright, so how big do we want this structure to be? Let's start around here, maybe? Do I have a shovel anywhere in here? Kind of level this out a little bit. There's another zombie. Have some lightning. Okay, so how wide do I want this to be? I think we're gonna need... So if we have the wall here, that would be enough space for one apiary. Let's give it one more block between the wall. Then let's give 3 blocks to walk in between, another 3 for another apiary, and then the wall. That's a little big. Let's take off a couple. So let's not leave any space. There's the walkway. There's the other apiary. Here's the wall. Okay. So we'll leave 1 block space in between every apiary setup. So there'll be 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, something like that I think would be good. Let's put a couple down here. And I will put down some stone brick blocks where I want the others, just to... Okay, so I miscounted. That's why I was doing that. So it'll be something like this. And I guess we don't even need a doorway since we can fly and there won't be a roof. So I'll just go ahead and build this up. Whenever I'm building something, I like to build a frame first, usually. One style I've used a lot, which I don't think I've used on this series, is I'll make a frame out of something like cobblestone or stone bricks, and then I'll use wood for the rest of the structure and glass for windows, of course. And I think that looks pretty good, having a cobblestone frame and wooden walls. Might just be me. People question my taste on a regular basis. Okay, and where do we want to have walls after this? Maybe like that. Or I guess not walls, but little pillars, and then maybe I'll have glass here. Not sure. Let's put some blocks here so it's even. Okay, and I'll come and put some glass panes in here a little bit later. Okay, and we'll have other apiaries like this. So I think I'm actually going to try using item ducts instead of buildcraft pipes. Just to try something a little bit different. So much junk. Oops. Well, I actually wanted those other jungle logs. Guess it's not really that important. Okay, so we still need to get some more bees, actually. But I guess I could set up some of the stuff that I've got already. And let's actually make a couple more apiaries here. Frame rate's still pretty bad here. I thought killing all those cows would help, but maybe not. So the way I want to do this is... Guess I would have to do it something like this. Or what if the chest was forward? That'll work. Okay, so what I want is for that to be exporting items. And I think that will work. I'm not 100% sure. Should have brought some bees with me. Okay, what kind of bees do we have? I think the pristines are the ones you want. The nobles or ignobles are no good. So let's go ahead and get one of the Meadows princesses and one of the Meadows drones. And we're gonna put these in here. And they're probably gonna complain about no flowers. No? Do we have a flower? Oh, okay, we have some flowers back here. I think for the meadows, you have to have a vanilla flower, like a yellow flower or rose. I don't think my flowers would work. Let's go ahead and put a normal flower in here. Actually, let's put that in the center of the room. Okay, so the bees are working, and oh, they're saying no flowers now. So I guess these are too far away. So let's put one here, and one here. Are you happy now? Let's try removing it and putting it back in. Okay, it looks like it's happy again. Kind of hard to tell. So what the bees will do is they will gradually produce combs. And they'll output to these slots. And you can see that bar just went down. That is like a life gauge for the bees. They will over time age and eventually die, and they will leave behind usually a new princess. With a pristine, it should always leave a princess unless some other factor is preventing that. And then some number of drones between 1 and 4, depending on the genes that the bee has. So I'm actually going to come over here, and I need to make something else really quickly. Pneumatic servos. You could also use levers, but I'm going to use these. And I'm probably going to need some more item ducts. And is it time to sleep? I believe it is. Okay, so we can install pneumatic servo there. And then we need to click on it with an empty hand. And we can say ignore redstone, and that should automatically pull out anything that goes into the apiary. And it should first try to put it back into the apiary, so princesses and drones should go into the apiary. And if it can't, like a honeycomb or any excess drones after this slot fills up, it should send anything to this chest. And I want to set up the same thing on these others. Okay. And I just used the flight control module that I added recently. It will keep you stable in the air, but you move super fast, so it's kind of hard to control. And sometimes when you go forward, see how it kind of sent me to the right a little bit when I stopped? So I think transforming into a bat is probably a bit better for if you need to fly while building. There's a lot of setup involved with bees, but they're pretty easy to automate. You won't always want to automate your bees, though, if you're trying to breed a specific species, but right now I'm just wanting to get drones, basically. I want a supply of drones, and we also still need to find those forest bees. So let's see if we can do that. I think this is another magic bees hive. Yeah, it is. I'll leave it alone for now. What about this one? Okay, this is a forest hive. This is what I wanted. Ignoble. Okay, that's not good. I might try putting in some ignobles, just see what they do. I think I heard that they die out after a certain number of generations. I could be wrong about that. Okay, so we've got the pristine meadows here. Let's put in the ignoble meadows here. A pristine forest here. And ignoble forest here. And why don't we put in some of these magic bees as well? Mystical, unusual, sorceress. Okay, and that was ignoble, pristine. Okay. And we got another forest here. I'll go ahead and put this one in. And that is all of our apiaries full. Are they all happy? I think they are. I know I'm doing a terrible job of explaining this. Another thing you need to consider with bees is the temperature and humidity. You can see the plains biome right now is normal and normal, so most bees will be happy in a plains biome. It's a very good biome for bees. If you go to a jungle, however, let's see, is there a jungle nearby? Oops. Well, I guess I could teleport to where my new base is, or portal there. Actually, I don't have an apiary set up there, but jungles are warm and damp, so most bees do not like it there. And if they don't like it there, they don't work. They go on strike. Okay, this bee is almost gone. Now, I haven't really analyzed any of these bees because I'm not trying to breed at the moment, but there's something, I think it's called the Biolyzer, which is also made in a carpenter. Not too expensive. It does require a diamond. You have to have 2 buckets of water in there. And if you put honey drops in there, which you get from centrifuging combs, I believe. Yeah. You have to have honey drops in the Biolyzer, drop a bee in, and it will tell you all the bee's genes. Okay, so the item duck pulled the bees out. And they all went back in here. The princess is mating with the drone, became a queen, and the second generation has begun. I don't think they made any combs for me, but that's okay. They're just, you know, common meadows bees. They're wild bees. They're not domesticated. They don't really work very well. But later on, we're going to be taking some forest bees and mixing them with some meadow bees, and hopefully that will give us some common bees, which work a bit better and open up a chance to get cultivated bees and many, many more species of bees after that. Let's see, does any eye show them? No, it only shows like the some of the basic bees. But there are, I think, over 100 species of bees that you can get. Some of them do some pretty crazy stuff. Like, some of them, I think, will make shards of diamond. Some will make uranium. Some will make refined fuel. It's pretty crazy. I think the most advanced bees I've ever gotten were ones that, I think it was on a mod pack that had Greg Tech, and they were making rubies for me or something, and that was about as far as I got with bees. Maybe we'll do more this time, I don't know, no promises. Still haven't shown these flowers glowing. I don't know why my frame rate is still pretty bad. Is it because of the sprinklers? Could be, because they produce a lot of particles. I don't know. I don't think turning particles off affects them. Whoops. Nope. Let's actually look at my statistics, see what we've done. No, don't escape, you stupid pig. Do I have to put you on a leash or something? Okay, let's see. 247 kilometers walked. I played for 4 days. Wow. I'm not sure how much of that time is AFK. Oh, 19 deaths. It does keep track of deaths, although I think that's for this instance, so that counts my server play as well. And you can see I mined lots of leaves from trying to clear that jungle. Oh wow, that was crazy. I made lots of torches. Lots of stone bricks. Okay. Kind of interesting. Alright, I'm going to see how long I've recorded. Answer? Way too long. I guess I've been having too much fun. So, we got a good amount of stuff done today, and... Did that cow trophy just give me letter? Wait, can you do that again? If I right-click on you, do you give me letter every time? I guess it's random. Okay, well that was interesting. Alright, don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Leave a dislike if you hated it. And let me know why so I can improve. I'll see you guys next time.